Welcome back. We had a major video, but we're adding this to it. Now, some of us we don't know how to get to the features. So currently we're on the home. So when you get to the home here, so what you click here is you click on trade. Click on trade on this drop down. You click on trade. So when you click on trade, then you can see we have different options up here. We are trading the features. So you click on features. So we're already on features. You understand that? Then we proceed from there. Yeah. Hi, welcome back to this channel. Yeah, today we'll be discussing on how you can place features trading on your Bitget exchange. Although we had a recording first time and I guess the mic was not on, so we are doing the recordings again. So that was what brought about this trade you saw running already. So we are on this now, right now, and we just want to show us how you can place your trade. So definitely we have so I'll just let me get you acquainted with this interface, then we'll proceed. Now this here is where you have your leverage. So your leverage, that means how much you can make faster in the market and how much you can lose faster. So definitely your strategy should be a kind of strategy where you win more trades than you lose trades, because in trading you can't expect not to have losses sometimes. You understand? No matter how perfect you could be. So now definitely you have to be winning more trades. You understand? Now now for you to leverage what you have, so we have this leverage here. If I click on this leverage, you see we have on BTC we have leverage up to 125x. So currently I'm setting this at 75x, either for a buy or a sell. Are you with me now? So a long or short. Now then we have this other side here, isolated. Now this determines how your trade will go also. Now if I'm on isolated, when I'm trading, let's say with $20 on isolated, and that account is having about $500, so if I'm not using stop loss, when that $20 gets exhausted, when trade goes against me, so the trade will stop. Are you with me now? It will stop. So far the $20 I'm taking into it when I'm trading on isolated is being exhausted. I didn't make profit, I made losses. So definitely the trade will stop. But if I'm on cross, definitely the $20, after I've exhausted it, losing that money in the market, it will now cross to the remaining $480. If I have a total capital of $500, it will cross to the $480. Now these two, they have their advantages and disadvantages. It doesn't matter, but depends on how you trade. You understand? So but I don't advise you trade without stop loss. I don't advise it. So if you are not using stop loss, that is when it crosses from the former, you know, the chunk you put into the market. It will cross from that, then come to the remaining part of the account. And trading at times, you might hit your stop loss, then start returning back to your proposed direction. So that is where the cross is advantageous here. So definitely it will pick back your trade, and at the end of the day you start coming on profit. But if peradventure the trade also did not come back and kept on going far into the opposite direction you predicted, definitely you get your account, you get it hot a lot. So that's the advantage and disadvantage of this. But I trade isolated. Despite I trade isolated, I still use stop loss. You understand? So I have a percentage I want to lose on the account. You understand? So now let's proceed with that. Then the next thing we have here is this is where you change your assets, the asset you want to trade. Currently BTC USDT. So if I click on this, you can trade on other assets. This is one. You can trade so many assets. You understand? So many assets. So I'm only trading this now, BTC USDT, but I showed you where you can trade different assets. Now then we'll move to this part. You're trading what you are trying to trade, how you want to make the trade go. If you want to trade at the current market price, as you can see here, you can see market is changing here. Market is changing here. Can you see? Market is changing here. The price, the movement of the market, this is what you are seeing here. So if I want to trigger the market at current market price, so I leave it at market here. And if I want to place my trade now and maybe later on when market gets to the certain price I wanted, market will pick from there. Then that is when I change it to limit. So that limit depends. Am I buying on limit or selling on limit? So that will determine what I click when I'm trying to set the trade. Either I open for long, which is buy, or I open for short, which is what? Sell. So now let's proceed. Now from there, then we'll move to the quantity I want to trade. The quantity of BTC I want to trade. Are you with me now? So I think I have less than $3,000 there now. So when you are trading, you trade on 1% of your capital for proper risk management. Though I do 10% sometimes, I do 5, I do 2.5. You understand? So, but I will use 2% on this. But the standard should be 1%. Depends on how large your account. In short, you can decide to use 0.5%. Depends on how large the account size is, and your risk tolerance. But I think I see 1 to 2% as the best, which is still, reasonable to me. So now let's proceed. Now I will drag this so to show the percentage of what I want to trade. So let me see, I'm using 2%. At current, I'm trading at current market price. Current market price. I'll be trading at current market price. I'm using 2%. Then I come here to set my take profit and stop loss. TP, take profit, SL, stop loss. I'm going to tick that box. Then it will show the the price bill. So where I can impute my stop loss and my take profit. Then I'll be going back to the chart to to see where I can okay. So I'll be looking at this as my stop loss. Looking at this as my stop loss. That is 69,542.61. 69,542.6. Is it 61 or but you can only have one decimal place. Then my take profit, I think I have it at 73. That's it. 73,262.64. 73,000. Is it 2 or 600? That is 2. That is 262.64. You can only have one decimal place. Then the next thing I do is click on buy to buy this market. I'm buying it now. Okay, confirm. I'm buying this market again. So it has added to what I have on ground. It has added to what I have on ground. Are you with me now? It has added to it. Now, as it is currently, with the one I have on ground, if you are using what's it called? If you are using MetaTrader, it will separate them. But here it will put them together, but you get to see them here. Okay, you get to see them here. So we bought these at 70,030. So 70,030. So it's putting them together. Now from what we have here, this will show us what we are staking all together I have a trade running, and if you remember, the quantity that this thing gave us, then let me drag this again so you get to see what it only gave us in quantity of BTC. But currently, as it is here, this is where you get to see what you are staking in the market. So that's your margin. So how much from your own capital is inside the market? Are you with me now? How much of your capital is inside the market currently? Do you get that now? So, and you know we are trading on 75x leverage. So the same thing you do for buy, you also do for sell. Okay? So I believe I've been able to do justice to this. So that's how you use the Bitget exchange to trade features. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, share and like this video.